And in this video we are going to discuss more about variables in JavaScript. Specifically, we'll talk about scoping of var, let and const. So now let us understand the scoping differences among all these variables. So let and const are block scoped, which means they are accessible within the block they are declared. So now you might ask what exactly a block is. So anything enclosed within curly brackets is called a block in JavaScript. So let and const have block scoped, which means they can only be accessed inside these curly brackets, whereas var has something different when it comes to accessibility. We'll see later in this video. First, let us discuss about let and const scoping. So let me create a variable block scope let, and I am block scoped. Similarly, let me create another variable but with const. Now let us see if we are able to access them over here, and I will be using curly brackets to log my variables, so you don't have to explicitly write another key over here. So these curly brackets can help you like making your console statements more clear. So I have written block scope let, and here I can see I can access it without any issue. Similarly, let me write it for const. So here we get I am block scoped const. Now let us check if we can access them outside these curly brackets, which is the block for them. So let me copy paste both of these statements. Let me first check it for let. Okay, we got an error, block scope let is not defined, which means you cannot access variables declared with let outside the block. Now let me check for const. Similarly, we got an reference error, block scope const is not defined. So same is the case with const as well. You cannot access both of these outside the curly brackets. So this is the scoping of let and const, that is they are block scoped. Now let us check for var not block scope, and or maybe call it as var. Okay, and now let me log it over here. So we can clearly see where I'm not block scoped, and now let us try to access it outside these curly brackets. Here we can see we got no error. So var is clearly easily accessible outside the block scope, which means that it is not limited to just the block. Whereas in case of let and const we cannot access them outside the curly brackets. So this is the main difference that lies between the scoping of var, let and const, and this is one of the most important question asked in interviews. So I hope this video make your concept clear. So if you like this concept, if you like this video, please hit the like button, share and subscribe. Thank you.